Hi guys, so about a year or so ago, I made this animation called History of the Earth for a school project. It did really well, so when I received another school project, I thought I'd make another animation. Now, get ready for my science project called Parts of a Cell. Very creative name, I know. Now let's get started. You, watching this video right now, are all living organisms.
Well, probably.
Organisms are made out of organ systems, which are made out of organs, which are made out of tissues, which are made out of cells.
But what are cells made of?
That's what I'm talking about if you just listen! Today we're going to go over all the parts of a cell. Each part is called an organelle. We're only going to be talking about animal cells though, to keep things simple. Let's start off with the outside of a cell. This is called the cell membrane. It controls what goes in and out of the cell, and it covers the outside of the whole cell. The next part is called the cytoplasm. It's a jelly-like liquid that fills the inside of a cell. It also contains important molecules like amino acids and certain enzymes. This next part is called the cytoskeleton. It's a network of tubes that run through the cell. It gives the cell shape, holds organelles in place, allows the cell to move, and transports cellular molecules to different parts of the cell. Some parts of the cytoskeleton are organized by an organelle called the centrosome. It consists of two smaller parts called centrioles, wrapped in proteins. The centrosome also plays a pretty important role in cell division. This next part is called the nucleus. It's the largest organelle in the cell. It's a bit like the brain of the cell, regulating and controlling its functions. Inside of the nucleus, there's a smaller part called the nucleolus. It can create ribosomes. Alright, now let's talk about ribosomes. They can link amino acids together to make proteins. There are two main types of ribosomes. Cytosolic ribosomes flow freely through the cytoplasm, and endoplasmic ribosomes are attached to another organelle we'll talk about later. The next one is called the endoplasmic reticulum, or ER for short. It has two types, the rough ER and the smooth. The smooth ER can make lipids, and the rough has ribosomes, so it can create proteins. The molecules made by the ER need to be moved throughout the cell, so the ER creates these things called COP2-coated vesicles, which act like delivery trucks, transporting materials throughout the cell. Now, I'm going to tell you about the Golgi apparatus. It's a bit like the post office of the cell. For example, the Golgi apparatus sorts the materials it's sent and sends them outside of the cell through secretory vesicles. Next come the lysosomes. They're filled with digestive enzymes. They can destroy worn-out organelles, they can destroy viruses and bacteria, and they can self-destruct the cell if it's damaged beyond repair. Very similar to the lysosomes are peroxisomes. They can also fight off viruses and bacteria, and they can detoxify harmful molecules. Now, for the powerhouse of the cell, mitochondria. They create the energy the cell needs to move and do things. Now, vacuoles. A vacuole is an organelle that stores food, water, and waste. And that's how an animal cell works. I hope you enjoyed this animation, and please reach out to me if you have any questions. See ya!